Welcome everyone, welcome to another video, another unboxing. This is something, right, I've had these before. Look how thin that pass is, really thin, you know. So guess what it is? You're bound to guess by the title, but I've had a few of these kind of like voice recorder dictaphone things in the past, and they've been really good, but when the battery dies, because it's got internal battery, you can't use it. Like this one's internal, you have to charge it up. It's a newer model. It's got 64 gig like built in, and it's been out for about a year or so. But I was umming and ahhing, going through looking at so many different voice recorders, dictaphones and stuff, and it's like, which one do I choose? So this is one that was on my list to get, but I was looking at other ones, and it is this one. I think it came out last April, so it's been out like just over a year, and I like the box. The box is quite neat. So it's the, does it say 64 gig digital voice recorder? Yeah, well, it hasn't got the name of the make. I did know it, but hopefully it'll be on somewhere. But anyway, so I've opened it. So there you go. That's what you get inside. You get the USB-C, which is good because my other ones are USB, not the C, the one before it, you know. So that's the charging cable. The instructions, which I shall definitely read, and here is the actual device. It's so thin, wow. And it comes with 64 gigabyte SD card. But there you go, yeah. And you can put in a lavalier mic and stuff and record from that. Feels quite heavy, you know, it's good. But yeah, okay. So I'm going to get this all charged up, and I'll read the instructions, and I'll get back to you. So it's fully charged up. I've read the instructions, and yeah, it's all straightforward. I've set it up. It is quite straightforward. The menu settings, take time, and what kind of audio you want recording, the bit rate and stuff, and all that kind of stuff, denoise and stuff. Right then, this is my old voice recorder. I've recorded a few little bits on this already. I've saved to my laptop, which I'll do a comparison. So now I'm going to record with this. I'm going to do with the normal, and then I'm going to use my lavalier mic attached to it. See what that sounds like. But this one I'm going to try and play it back from the unit itself towards this microphone. So okay, let's turn it on. So you greet with the menu, you know. So you've got the music, recording, settings, last played. So click on recording, settings, blah blah blah. You know, that's alright, that's straightforward. Okay, to record, you've got the button there, you flip up, then down again to stop recording. So now it's recording, and you can see it's got the left and right kind of thing, their meter. So this is a little bit away from me, you know what I mean, yeah? The bars are going the right level. So just want to see what it's like. This is without the lavalier mic, this is just normal. So yeah, so let's stop that. Saved, recording, yeah. So now it's recording, you can see it's got the left and right kind of thing, their meter. So this is a little bit away from me, you know what I mean, yeah? The bars are going the right level. So just want to see what it's like. This is without the lavalier mic, this is just normal. So yeah, Okay, so as you heard, that's the audio from this. It always sounds tinny from this kind of stuff. So now I'm going to try it with the lavalier mic. I don't know if it's TRS or TRRS, so I'm going to try different ones. So soon, let me know. So that's that. Okay. So I've set a password on it as well, so only I can get on it. You know, as you do. So okay, so I'm going to record again. Let's see if it picks up a signal, or it is, yeah. So it's TRS. Okay, so I might need to lower the volume of the recording because it's going right across the side of the side of this. So okay, so this is as it is, maybe full strength. Let's stop that. Pause. You can pause it and pause it. That's okay. Right then, let's change your settings. Let's menu. Oh, okay. Equalizer, delete all, cycle mode. That's not bad. So you can change quite a bit of it actually. Right, let's get the settings. Recording settings, bitrate. There we are. Gain settings. That's the one. Let's put 1. Gain 1. Okay, back. Okay. So now I'm recording again, and it seems a bit better this time. So I'm hoping that you know, the gain is at 1. So I'm hoping that's gonna be okay. Let's see what it sounds like. So now I'm recording again, and it seems a bit better this time. So I'm hoping that you know, the gain is at 1. So that's that. What was the other one? Picks up a signal. Yeah. It is, yeah. So it's TRS. Okay, so yeah, we need it on gain 1 or something like that. But when I transfer it to the laptop, I'll do the test in a second. I'll put on the screen what you're listening to, you know, and blah blah blah, you know, then I'll come back to you. So I've got my headphones on so I can test these out. So first of all, here's the audio from the Vista. This is quite an expensive, well, I think it's about 10, 11 years old, 8 gig storage. It's all right for this day. So anyway, let's play the first part now. Okay, so this is audio from the Vista, the older voice recorder. This is with denoise off. Just thought I'd test it. I'm going to test it with the denoise on, and I'm going to test it with the lavalier mic, blah blah blah, just so I can compare it to the new one. And if this sounds better than the new one, well, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, let's see. Let's try it with now denoise on. Okay, so you've got that tinny crackling sound, which for the day was okay for its day, you know, but now in the digital age, you want a bit more than that. So let's move on to the denoiser option. Now this is the denoiser on. That's far better. Far better. It cuts out some of the still a bit of a noise. I can't remember what denoiser does now. But anyway, so yeah, this is internal, just recording. Yeah. Into the voice recorder itself. Nothing else attached. The next one will be the lavalier mic test. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, you got a little bit of, because I was handling it like this when I was recording, so there's any problem for a metal frame, you needs to be held still, or you know, the lavalier mic's the next test. Let's see. Okay, that's better. Now this is with the lavalier mic plugged in. It is the bars going straight across the other side, so it's going to be quite loud. I'm sure there's a way of lowering the volume, but that is quite loud. Okay, this is about an arm's length away from the voice recorder, from my mouth, I should say. So this is a lavalier mic.
That's better.
This is TRR. Is it the TRS? The 2-ring one, yeah, TRS. This Vista records with.
Yeah, you could tell then. I need to find the gain option on this and turn the gain down. Anyway, that's the average to it. It's still good for audio that you're not going to keep, just going to use for references and stuff. So let's test out the audio from this new one, shall we? Alright. DISTANCEE, the company's called. Okay. Right, I'm going to start 3, 2, 1, go.
So now it's recording, and you can see
Bit echoey.
It's got the left and right kind of thing.
Better.
The meter. So this is
Still handling this, so touching the
a little bit
voice
away from
recorder.
me, you know what I mean? Yeah. The bars are going the right level.
Sounds good though.
So just want to see what it's like. This is without the lavalier mic. This is just normal.
Yeah.
So yeah. So let's stop that.
Yeah, that's a lot better, a lot clearer. It's still a bit of noise in the background, but I've got my fan on the laptop, so but yeah, far better. But let's see the next one. What's the next test? Picks up a signal, or it is, yeah. So it's TRS. Okay,
Yeah. So I might need to
It's
lower
a bit loud. Still
the
good
volume
though.
of the recording, because it's going right across the side of the other side of this. So okay, so this is as it is, maybe full strength. Let's stop that. Pause it. That's okay.
Yeah. Okay. So again, the lavalier mic far better. Let's see the next test.
So now I'm recording again, and it seems a bit better this time. So I'm hoping that
1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Gain is at 1.
So this is me editing the video. Just want to point out something. When I was listening to this little section, my laptop, the voice sounded really slow. It's like it was slowed down, and that was really freaky, because on the voice recorder it sounded like, when I listened to it on there in VLC Play, it was slow, but now in the editor it seemed perfect. But when I was listening to it, it was slow. So you hear me say that was slow, but it wasn't. But it was. But it wasn't. But it was. Don't know. Anyway, back to the video. Just thought you might have to know that. Got about this one. I don't know why it did it in slow. I don't know why I did that. But let's skip to the next one. I'm just learning I must have changed the wrong option, but I'll change it since then. So let's go. Okay, so I'm just testing out the recording again, just to make sure. This is with denoise on for the lavalier mic, just to see. Okay. Denoise on, yeah.
See what it does.
Crystal clear. Okay.
Okay, so now I'm using the wave file.
Perfect.
At the full 1536K
Still a bit
capacity, rather than MP3,
but it's usable.
Lavalier mic, and it's
usable.
It's 3 decibels plus 3 plus 3. Let's see what this sounds like, shall we?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you heard some tests. Right. This sounds far better than this, This is good, but this is far better because it's more digital, more modern. Come out last year. This come out about 10 or so years ago, but technology since then. But yeah, the last one, I think that's not podcast worthy, but if I was to record some ideas and stuff, that's usable to play back on a video, to
use it in the video. Yeah, that's quite good. I like that. I'm glad that the lavalier mic works with it, you know. Yeah, so my first impressions are, it's a good little voice recorder. Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm impressed for the size it is and stuff. But at least it's 64 gig, not 8 gig. So I've got plenty of room. And the WAV files might be larger files, but I've got 64 gig to muck about with. You know, that's a lot of hours. So yeah. All I need now is a case for it to put it in, so I can keep it safe. That's all I need now. Like a little pocket thing. I mean, could I keep it in here? Could I keep the lavalier mic? I don't know. No, it's too big for that. I'll try and find something to keep that in, to keep it safe, something to put it into, you know. Anyway, that's that. I'm going to go out tomorrow, do some outdoor recording on it, see if it picks up the wind and stuff like that. It has got a lanyard kind of thing, so I can attach a lanyard thing to it. So I might do that. I've got plenty of little lanyards anyway, so, or wrist straps, not lanyards, wrist strap, so I can attach that. That'll keep it safe. Then if I hit my hand, I'm not going to drop it, am I? But yeah, there you go. Digital voice recorder, you know, Amazon. Link will be below if you want to check it out yourself. I don't know, you know. Anyway, thank you for watching, and as always, toodle pips.